okay, I admit this chapter was good because it has some very amazing, heartwarming moments and awesome moments. However, I'm still gonna be a little bit annoying and say, okay, you have these mock battles, and you still allowed Megami to lose? Yes, this is the Shokugeki no Soma chapter 243. And yes, again, I've said this many times before. I will keep on being salty about that until there happens one thing. So sorry about that surprise screaming. It's just the fact that that was my one and only complaint really about this chapter, because it's me, the angry anime fan, the despair reviewer, as this is the end of the third bound, the Shokugeki no Soma of chapter 243. The reason why currently Saito is not breaking Soma's blade is because he's not fighting alone. It turns out that the mysterious person that appeared was not some new guy, nor even Azami, nor even his aide. No, it was Mimisaka, who is so worn out from last night that he is actually turning into an old man. I just hope he can be revived. Apparently, and here is my complaint. Apparently, he had mock battles with the ones who were gonna fight in the third battles in order to fully prepare in order to fully prepare them with attacking strategies. This would have made a great toll on his body. However, Mimisaka said that he lost, therefore he must be useful. So with that, they all did that and did their best to fight many times. And it also is worth noting that despite the fact that Soma has defeated um Mimisaka before, when he was tracing Soma, Soma's blade actually got broken. And here's my complaint. Okay, you have mock battles and you still allowed Megami to lose? I mean, how much must you humiliate your character? That is the one and only thing about this chapter that is actually very heartless. You have mock battles prepared for strategies, and you tell me they still didn't work on Momo? That doesn't make any sense. But yeah, the Soma play basically uh, build a strategy based on that, as the judges says that something about the multiple cheese sprinkled atop the mochi white sauce. There was something balanced with saltiness and age aroma, and Anne saying something like the butter is not overpowering because even for you so much because you use some of Megami's apple butter. And here we comes to the real good part of this chapter. And this is one part I cannot complain about. As we see the duel between Soma and Soma in the Sword Blade. Many times it seems that Soma is breaking Soma's blade. However, many times Soma summons many different blades. And not just blades from his uh, friends in the just dueling. No, from the friends that was also executed. Well, not executed, dismissed from this school, including the thick sword of Kurokiba and Hayama's raper. And even, well, also, here's a nice note. It seems that Mimisaka has what is it, a Nagita? For a moment, I actually thought it was a Bicento, because there's someone who actually compared Mimisaka to Bankei, you know, the guy that Whitebeard from One Piece was based on. So we see all these different swords, meaning that Soma is not fighting alone. He has many different strategies, and he all built them all around the people he have defeated, and the people he have not defeated, and the friends he have cooked with, as he keeps on using these many swords in combination with anything else. Fights on with the many different skills. He even uses Yuki and a lot of the other weapons, including the rifles and Megami's boxing gloves. He's a warrior who does not stand alone, because even when he is standing alone, he is fighting for everyone. As realizes that Soma is a guy who never ever gives up, he also think back on when he actually uh, uh, said that he will destroy anyone who was in his path until the fact if someone of his own if unless someone of course came to surpass him. He mentions that a warrior stands alone, so and Soma is not standing alone, at least not fully. So he stands for everything Soma stands for. However, he has still the very same burning passion for victory. So he asks again, "Who are you?" But you are a true warrior. However, Soma surprisingly shows a lot of modesty here. Well, technically, Soma is always the modest guy. It's just that sometimes he can say some things that just sounds a little bit, oh, come on, Soma. However, he says here that he is just a first year brat. He doesn't even care the fact that he is the son of a legendary chef. For him, these titles mean nothing. He is just Yuki Harasoma, a first year kid that likes to cook and push himself beyond the brink. As he says that ever since he came here, he has been battling against many kind of chefs. And he feels like those are the chefs that have his back. As finally that begins to affect the central, as the central chefs no longer, at least in this moment, heckle him. But because in the beginning, Soma said that bragging speech. However, now he's saying, I'm a Totsuki Academy High School's first year, 92 second class. I'm Yuki Harasoma. And so none of the central audiences heckle him this time. They can only be quiet, as also many of his friends. We even see that girl whose knife he saved when he dueled against Mimisaka. She was in Central, but we still haven't seen Hoyo. Damn it! Ugh. But yeah. Once again, Satoichi's lampshading. Soma is the hope bringer. He is. I may be cringing the fact that Megami will never ever win, because I consider her to be the one who is most likely to become the first seat, because she has everything else that the other don't have. But what Soma has is that he can just be normal and still push it through his boundaries because he never gives up. And that can actually impress even the normal person. I wish I was that. I wish I was a kind of person that really could break his normal limit, but I can't because I give up too easily. And maybe I'm not even admitting that things. So ever since he got to Totsuki, things begin to change. And he is honing his blade without any fear. So yeah, with that, this may be slowly beginning to change the Central's abilities. As Soma gracefully accepts defeat, Yuki Harasoma is declared the winner with an anonymous decision. With Megami, the only rebel that have lost, the only three of the Central are Rindo, Tsukasa, and Momo. They are the one and only left. Of course, Erina and Satoichi must definitely cook in the next round. But who will be the third one? Because you just had to make Megami lose, you know. Yes, I know. I know what you're saying. Will you please let that go, angry anime fan? No. I'm not gonna ever let that go. But yeah, besides my complaining about that and that, this chapter was actually a very solid one. Heartwarmingness, amazingness, and the fact that friends really can have you back, and you can evolve when you push yourself through them. I mean, not push yourself through them. If you push yourself by guiding them through you, or well, oh, that was the wrong word. I'm not English speaking, so sometimes I slur the words. Friends can push you through the obstacles. If you have their backs, they have yours, and you learn from them. And this is what Soma has done. So yeah, this is basically this chapter. Now, what will happen next? No idea. We all know that the third will start, unless of course Asami throws a cogwheel in the wrench and decides to the fact that the fighters must cook tomorrow. If they cook tomorrow, then technically Tsukasa and Rindo should be at full power. Can Satoichi and Erina really win if those two are at full power? Who knows? You give me your thoughts if you have any.